Welcome to the After the Show movie podcast, brought to you by your hosts, Ascully and Cidtalk. We're addicted to movies. Are you? Welcome, Cidtalk. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
We almost didn't.
The before the after the show discussion today was extensive and traumatic.
Well, it is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. And happy power outage day.
Yeah, a little storm.
My podcast software, which I record this podcast with every week, decided to not work anymore.
Crap.
I couldn't open it. So I've just spent the last hour reinstalling things. Annoying, but we're back.
We're back.
And we're good.
I mean, they wouldn't know any different if we never told them that.
We wouldn't, but happy 4th of July anyway.
It is the 4th of July, yes, 250 years.
And very stormy in our the world. All right, Cidtalk. It is Saturday, July the 4th. This is After the Show, episode 950. So we line up 950 shows, 250 years of United States of America.
All right. Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
The movie we're looking at this week is called Obsession. It's a 2026 release, out now on streaming, rated R. It's 1 hour and 48 minutes. It's from our friends at Focus and Universal, who sent us a copy for review. Cidtalk, can you give us the synopsis of the movie Obsession?
I think the name says it all. Obsession, but in a very, well, is obsession ever not uncomfortable? Very uncomfortable way.
I'll give you the one off the box. The one off the box says, after breaking the mysterious one-wish willow to win his crush's heart, a hopeless romantic finds himself getting exactly what he asked for, but soon discovers that some desires come at a dark, sinister price.
Aye. Got it.
It's one of those.
Sinister.
You know, it reminds me of a episode of, Creep Show or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Black Mirror, almost.
Yeah.
There's no technology really in this one, but.
Right. So, Obsession, the new film by Curry Barker. What did you think?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's obviously gives me vibes of Together, which is another one of those.
Exactly.
The overriding theme is when someone's, and because I'm not this person, I'm going to sound very dismissive and hateful about it, but when someone desperately needs someone to love them, that they're then willing to do or fall into a trap of doing something that makes it go way over the top. Together was literally
together.
They merged together. And then this obsession is a guy wishes that a woman would love him. And then, the old saying, be careful what you wish for because you will surely get it.
Well, the tagline for this movie is, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because, and also, it's like a genie in a bottle, right? Unless you word your wish precisely, exactly, correctly, they're going to fuck with you, basically.
Yes.
So when he says, I want her to love me more than she loves anyone else in the world, but with no parameters or guidelines or like, this is what I think love looks like.
And then she's all in.
She's all in. But the twisty part of the wish, which I actually like, is, spoiler alert, are we doing?
Well, yeah, I guess. Spoilers, go away, come back. Do your homework, go and watch the movie.
Right. Because the part I liked a lot was that when you make this wish, particularly it seems like for another person to have a feeling of some kind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like his friend wished for $1 billion just falls out of the sky. But when you wish for her to love him, then the wish becomes her and she is now trapped. She is aware like she's trapped inside. She's not the one loving him. Like it's the wish, and it's controlling her to the point of
she's just a puppet for him.
Yes, yeah. Of the wish itself, which I find kind of intriguing.
I find it. What I really liked about it was that he didn't just go along. He knew it was all wrong. Like if you'd have watched something you said the other day, we were watching Tales from the Crypt, the old one, on cable, and on streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those stories are like misogynistic or whatever. And the guy, if this story was one of those, the guy would just run with it and "Hey, this is cool.
Yes.
This woman does anything I want." Well, this guy had an instant like, "Oh, this doesn't feel right or seem right."
Kind of, sort of, but he still was a bit wishy-washy.
Yeah.
I mean, the first thing, once the first fucked up thing happened, which was her acting very bizarre at night with the flowers in front of her face and then her weird body movements, right? The first thing you would do is go back to the store. Because here's one thing I also really loved. I love the vibe of the store. So it's like one of those hippy dippy, we're going to call it hippy dippy. They got crystals and magic things and, spiritual and all that kind of stuff. The vibe of the woman, when he picks up this little box, it just looks like a little dumb toy, like a little finger cage or whatever you're going to buy. It's a little cardboard box. And she's like, well, you only get one wish and don't complain when it works or it doesn't work. Because you're either going to want to die or you will die.
Yeah.
Because she knows it's real. But she's real casual about it, almost dismissive, hey, dude, it's all you. And the other guy was the same. I love that they're aware of this magic in the world.
They sell it.
No big deal.
No.
It is no big deal.
It even has a telephone number on the packaging that you can call up.
Which I love because the guy's like, yeah, you can't undo it.
Kind of nothing you can do, mate. You just have to.
I mean, you can die.
Yeah, if you die, the wish will be cancelled. So,
which of course we've planted a seed early in the movie that there's a gun at the place where they work.
Yeah.
So we have this group of friends who I'm still baffled about what age they're supposed to be because one of them's trying to get into art college.
Feels like they're supposed to be 20.
But they're not.
But they're more like 25.
25 to 30.
Yeah.
I mean, the vibe of how they are, who they are, the other people they're hanging around with, it's just like a bunch of 30-somethings. So that was a bit weird.
Let me give you a bit of trivia. The music store that they work at.
Yeah.
That's the music store from Wayne's World where he bought his guitar.
Oh, okay.
And the other bit of trivia is it closed this year.
Oh.
So that was one of the last, it was the last shots of that guitar. So it couldn't stay in business. People don't go to guitar stores anymore.
And I don't know if guitar stores are all closing. I mean, we have a music store here in this town and it seems thriving, but who knows, right?
Well, apparently that one went out of business.
Right. That's a bummer.
The guitar centers of the world took it down, apparently. I was just reading about it.
Oh, Guitar Center, right.
It's been there for 84 years.
84?
Yeah.
Right?
So that's the end of that one. So, yeah, I liked this movie. I thought it was really good. It definitely feels like I kept thinking it was like a Creepshow episode.
Yeah, definitely. We've been watching Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, because it's not plausible, really. Like the wishy thing. It's very old school horror thing, right?
Very.
But it's played out in this modern kind of realistic way.
Yeah, and it's very creepy. It is creepy to the point of even I'm recoiling.
Yeah.
When anytime, now this is a trope we see in a lot of horror movies, when there's a dark room and your eyes are kind of focusing with the character, and then you realize there's a person right there, right in the dark.
Yeah.
And you're like, was that there 5 seconds ago? Did my eyes? Oh my God, that creeps me out.
You know what creeped me out? Actually, this is off topic, but we're watching Cape Fear on Apple TV. When the girl went past her into the house, and you're like, what was that shadowy figure that went past?
Yes, that was creepy.
Yeah, that was creepy. Off topic. But the thing that got me in this one was, and it's in The Exorcist, actually, is where somebody just stands there and has a pee down the leg.
Yes. Yes.
Because Reagan does that, and I always found it disturbing the way she did it.
So what we're talking about here is there's a moment in time when he's going off to work. This woman now can't cope with him going to work. And she makes this really funny smile on her face. And she's standing very still as he goes out the door. And I had a really weird feeling. And she had this really like, the movie Smile. That smile
Yeah.
dad. She had that look on her face. I'm like, oh, she's going to be there when he comes back. And guess what? She was.
Basically, that's what she does all day.
And she had the body fluids all over her to prove that she had just been standing there.
She'd been sick, apparently.
Throwing up, also shit her pants and peed all over. And so
very sexy.
It's a very intense. The thing is, though, as I'm watching, there are a few scenes where she screams in his face, "Why don't you love me as much as I love you?" Or "Why don't you tell me you love me?" That's real.
Oh, yeah.
Real, obsessive, bully, insecure assholes do. Female and male and every other gender in between. This broken obsession, which is what we're talking about here, that's real. That's what made it so creepy to me. Is that people do insane things when they are desperate to be loved. And so she's amped it up, obviously. This wish has made it, like, impossible to cope with.
Yeah. And she does weird things.
At the party when she hurts herself, and then running at the car and her head bashed. I mean, there's just moments where you're like, oh my God.
I actually liked the part in the party where she just started reading the book that she's working on.
Oh, and it was Hansel and Gretel, but a very weird version.
Yeah, and if you've ever, like, the party's going along and then she starts doing this and you can see everything being sucked out of this party. Everybody's just like,
everybody's like, what's wrong with her? Like, she is.
Well, they let her complete the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. What do you do in that situation?
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, but the thing is, she used to be fine.
She did, and everybody's noticed that she's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but due to conveniences of the story, nobody really steps in and does anything, right?
No.
They just kind of go, oh, they're a bit weird.
Exactly.
It's weird how they fell in love so quick, and she's weird.
They question it a little bit. Like, is something wrong with her? And now you're taking advantage.
Yeah, but nobody really helps.
His friend is like, she's having some crazy shit and she's taking advantage of you. Like, they kind of try to pose all the possibilities.
If you like pets, you might not like this. I'll just leave it at that. Pets.
Somewhere there's going to be a website that tells you exactly what moment, minute and second that you will not like this movie. Well, that's two. Oh, there's 3 moments actually.
There are many moments for me.
The initial one. Then there's the little thing, and then there's the sandwich.
Yep.
Enough said.
It's full of
I really enjoyed it. The more I think about it, I mean, it was kind of stimulating, and I did not know what was going to happen.
No, it's really,
like you said, he was clocked it early that it was something wrong, but then there was a moment when the guy said to him on the phone, like, you have a moral obligation to care for her.
Right.
Because you put this on her. And he kind of had a vibe where he's like, oh, maybe I will use this to my advantage. I had a split second where it seemed like.
But he wasn't that type of guy, was he? He wanted it to be gone, really. He didn't. But
he's an indecisive person.
He still had sex with her and stuff. So,
true.
I mean.
True that.
There was one point where he was having sex with her and she was screaming like, oh, this is great. But
she was not into it. She as a person she just wanted
possessed,
to be friends
kind
with
of
him.
Yeah.
Right? So she's still aware that her body is doing this. So yeah, that was a bit creepy.
Yeah, that was creepy. But again, I didn't get that he didn't feel like he was like in those Tales from the Crypt, the creepy guy would have just took advantage of the whole thing, right?
Yeah, but it took him too long to figure it out. Let's be honest.
I mean,
it took him too long.
It's not an easy thing to figure out what was going on,
though.
Right?
Yeah, but once the guy on the phone told him, then he knew.
Yeah. Well, after that, he wasn't.
He was just so desperate.
She was pretty far gone at that point.
True.
There wasn't much of anything going on with him and her at that point. It's really weird. All right, let's go.
You can expose me to any of these stories where there's like obsessive love and I'm a blank slate, because as much as I love you, I can also be all right by myself.
Very charming.
I know you love to hear that, but it's the truth. You know what that means? That means more to me than someone who needs you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
That
that's
creepy voice.
it's definitely creepy. That I wouldn't be down with that either.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
All right, let's get on to the cast. Michael Johnson plays Bear.
Baron is his name, but yep.
Baron Bear. Baron the Bear. He's really good because he's like understated.
Very.
And very like a regular guy, he seems like to me. Like he's a bit shy and
he's
a bit
not playing it in that like ultra nervous guy way, which I also hate. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't do that, which is good.
Yeah, and he has to go through a lot. But Indy Navarrete plays Nikki, and she's she has to do a lot.
Yep. Sometimes I think she's CGI. I think we have to admit.
You mean when she moves funnily?
Oh, but maybe she's not, but I think she is.
I don't know. Because this movie,
it's still her, but...
this movie was fairly cheap to make, so it might all be practical stuff. Apart from like when she's like hitting herself in the face and stuff, that seemed maybe it was CGI.
Yeah.
It's all good though. The special effects are good. Like everything. And I just read somewhere that says Variety magazine says an Oscar-worthy performance in this movie. What do you think of that?
I mean, I feel like that's subjective. She is very good and she really hangs in there, but
I will like it if like horror movies start to get recognized in that way.
You mean like when Silence of the Lambs won the best movie of the year?
Yeah, but it's rare.
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah, they kind of get, The Substance got nominated.
True.
But horror movies, they take the back seat a lot. But, like, it is a good performance because she is playing herself at the beginning and then herself, but not herself, right? And then also a maniac and many things. She duct tapes all the door to the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right. We've also got Cooper Tomlinson as Ian. He's his friend. I also thought he's the one who got the $1 billion, right? That guy.
Yes.
And Megan Lawless as Sarah. We won't talk about Sarah, but Sarah. She's really good, though.
She is good.
This is directed by Curry Barker. He directed a movie called Milk and Cereal. He's actually a YouTuber. He's been on YouTube for years making short films. He's a filmmaker, but on YouTube. And this is his first big studio movie. So what do you think of his directing?
I think it was very committed, and I like the overall, the commitment to the shots. And you even said he doesn't like to cut away.
No.
So there are moments when I'm like, we are watching these two performers for extended periods of time reacting to each other with just their, like, literally a glitch of a muscle under their eye or like their forehead, and it goes on for a longish time.
Yeah.
And I love that.
The scene in the car specifically was one that because it's actually a long conversation and an action scene, but there's no cut. We just see the whole thing happen from the same camera angle.
Yeah.
But it's effective. IMDb reviews, what are those?
Those are reviews where you're going to find people who don't love this movie and they're going to give it 1 star. And they're going to say it's a waste of time and they don't know why everybody thinks it's so good.
Overall, it gets 8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Very good.
Which is high. So the 1-star people, there are 121 of them. First guy says, predictable movie wrapped in social media hype. Despite the overwhelming hype on social media for this film, I found it to be quite underwhelming. I watched this movie largely because of the strong social media buzz.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
For me, the hype far exceeded the viewing experience.
So we're going to say you're the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Second guy says, the only horror is the terrible writing.
Party hard.
Baron is a major weakness in this film. He is not likable nor realistic. He sucks. Overall, it's a disappointing movie that fails to live up to its social media hype.
Oh, okay. So we're all going in on the... Got it.
And the last guy says, the last guy says...
There's the last guy.
It's a masterclass in wasting my time.
Right on.
The lighting in this film is so bad. I have genuinely never seen lighting this bad. I was wondering if the projector in the cinema was broken because you cannot see anybody and you can't tell who is talking because the audio is bad.
It's all bad. It's all
The
bad.
cinematographer must have made this film with one hand behind his back. I seriously don't understand how this visual disaster got approved. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You can hear what everybody's saying and you can see it. I mean, that's...
Yes, there are moments when she has an intentional... It's clear that it's an intentional darkness.
Supposed to not
over
see
her
it.
eyes
Yeah.
or on her face when the weird voice is coming out. And I feel like it tunes you in to like, this isn't her, it's the wish. You know, so I was fine with that.
Yeah, when she comes to the door and her eyes kind of look evil in some way.
Yeah.
The way the light's glinting off them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was on purpose, though. If you were
Absolutely.
thinking you couldn't see her properly, that
Absolutely.
was the idea of it. All right. Extras, we didn't see any. We watched streaming. Conclusion, let's give this movie a score. I'm going to give Obsession an 8 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed it.
Ooh, I'm giving it a 7.9. I'm going to skirt as close to the 8 as I can get.
It's a very effective, creepy as hell,
Agree.
horror movie with, it's like, yeah, I kind of like the chintzy, oh, here's a fortune teller. Oh, here's a fortune, that kind of thing.
Yes, I love
Which
the
is
shop.
what it's similar to.
I thought the shop was very cool.
Yeah, I like that. Where it's really old school feeling, but they've not done the predictable old school thing with it. They've done like a modern
not
day
according
thing.
to that one person.
No.
So predictable.
All right, so thank you to Universal. Next week, we're going to look at another horror movie, and it's called Scream 7. They're up to the
What?
7th Scream.
Am I up for this? I don't know.
Well, you like horror.
I do.
And Scream 6 wasn't very good. Scream 5 I quite liked. So Scream 7 might turn it back
You
around.
liked 5? That was the really bad one with the family.
6 was the bad one with the family.
Was it?
Yeah, 5 was the other one with the lady from Honora. She was in it.
Wasn't Jack also in it?
He was, yeah. He was in both of them.
Bad.
No,
And then it was his family. It was bad.
spoilers. But the first one was good. The second part was bad. I liked the first one quite a lot. Because it was old school. It was like what Scream used to be. And now we're seeing more Scream. All right, movie recommendations. I am going with Together. Because obviously Together and Obsession would be a great double bill. Take your date to watch it, right?
Yeah.
And maybe never date again
Be
afterwards.
very careful who you take to these movies. Yeah.
And Tales from the Crypt, because we've been watching various Tales from the Crypt
Right.
stories. They're not high quality. In fact, they're very low quality on occasion, right?
They are.
But this kind of story, Obsession, is clear. There's probably something very similar in Tales from the Crypt, right? Somebody wishing for something.
Oh, always.
There has to
Yes,
be.
yes. Lots of wishing. Bad
Yeah.
wishing, yes.
There's even an X-Files episode about wishing.
Yes, because,
yeah.
spoiler, Mulder wishes for world peace, and the genie lady, the genie, she's like real snotty, and she's like, okay. And then he's like, what happened? And he looks outside, everyone's gone. She goes, you can't have world peace if there's any
Noise.
people on this earth. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay. But she's real snotty. I liked that about her.
That was a really good episode.
It was.
All right, yours are?
Mine are, so I decided to go with the theme of Independence Day or 4th of July, whatever you want to call it. And mine are the most obvious, Independence Day, which I absolutely loved. I
Yes.
think I still love it. I don't care what anybody says. It's like you with Armageddon.
I like it a lot.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cheesy and it's weird and the Coke can and everything. I get it, but still.
The what? The what?
The Coke can.
I don't even know what that is.
Jeff Goldblum's holding a Coke can and comes up with an idea. So
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
right. So Independence Day. Now that's about aliens coming and us earning our independence on Independence Day. And then we have Born on the 4th of July, which is sort of a
Cruisy boy.
anti-hero, hero. Yes, like learning about the horrors of sending young men off to war. Jaws, did you even know that Jaws is set over the 4th of July weekend?
Of course.
I didn't remember that.
Oh, I totally knew that. That was why it was so busy.
I thought it was like Memorial Day or something.
No.
I just never thought about it. So Jaws, set on 4th of July. Then we have, and here's the thing about Independence Day, I forgot. On the day it came out, I lived in Florida by myself. I'd just gotten a divorce. First husband. This is husband number 2, by the way, everyone. Current husband. And I had enough money to go to 3 movies that day. And it was 4th of July. And Independence Day was on 4th of July. So, of course, it was like today.
Well, yeah.
Independence Day, right? So,
I mean, they would have been stupid not to release it on the 4th of July, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and I would have been stupid not to go. So I did. Then we have National Treasure, which isn't about 4th of July, but it is based on the Declaration of Independence, of course. Nick Nolte. Nicolas Cage chases down what is like, Da Vinci Code.
I like those movies.
It was fun. I haven't think
There's more than one.
Seen 2. And then I didn't know this either. I had to do a little research on this topic. Return of the Living Dead. So if you haven't seen Return of the Living Dead, it's like a comedy follow-up, but not to, Day of the Dead and all those, like George Romero, but not George Romero. And it's the day before is July 3rd, and then waking up to July 4th is, I didn't know that. And I really like that one. It's really, really cheesy, but it's the one where...
Is it the Sam Moore Medics?
Yes.
Yeah. I like that.
And it's really bad. I mean, it's like bad special effects, I believe, from the time. But it's still, it's got some guts.
It's a cult classic.
Both ways. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
So that's it.
All right, Ascully stuff. I've been playing a new game. The Steam Summer Sale is on at the moment, so I picked up a cheap game. And it's Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So I played the Yakuza games quite a lot over the years.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, it is a lot of words. So the Yakuza games, there's a lot of them. A lot of them. They make like 2 a year, it feels like. But this one is a kind of a spin-off from the Like a Dragon series. And it's very, very silly. So the Yakuza games are normally like really hardcore Japanese. It's like The Sopranos, but in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now this is like a silly spin-off that is just pure fun. The whole thing is about being a pirate on a pirate ship, but in modern day, a Yakuza. It's very strange. It's like he's having a dream. The main protagonist of the main game is having a dream, and this game is the dream. You get me what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they can do whatever the hell they want. It's silly. He's got like a ship. What do you call it? A first mate that's a young boy.
Mm.
They're on a pirate ship. They wear eye patches. They're getting together a crew to defeat the Yakuza.
Okay.
It's very strange.
It's everything. Got it.
It's like an RPG style thing. There's loads of mini games. Like you can do karaoke. You come to a Hawaii eventually. You get off your ship. The whole of like the Hawaii city is all open for you, and it's full of everything. There's so many mini games. You'll be lost in that city for a long time playing it. So it's Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It's exactly what it says on the tin. You're a pirate Yakuza guy. Oh, he's also in the dream, whatever he's having. He's also got amnesia, so he doesn't even remember he was a Yakuza guy. He just thinks he's a pirate. It's very strange. And Japanese. So that is Like a Dragon. And it's out now, and it's on the Steam sale. What's for dinner, Cidtalk?
Tonight, while we had the little power situation, our power went off and came back on, but we were leaving the computers off. I decided I'm going to make my chickpea curry and then let it ruminate, marinate, and oh my God, it smells so good. So that's why we're having chickpea curry with rice and a little bread thingy. That's it.
And what's your advice? And let's get out of it.
My advice isn't advice. Of course, advice is not advice. So I am me. And if you know me in real life person, not just listening to me on the podcast, you'll know that people who do know me will say, like, Cid doesn't like bullshit. She's a straight talker. She's not going to listen to your bullshit. She'll always tell you what she thinks. It's sort of a legacy, I guess, I have created. It's not on purpose. It is who I am, right? So to me, thinking about 4th of July and of course politics, and if you're listening to this 100 years from now, well, right now is a very interesting time in world politics, American politics. But you know what? Isn't it always? If you think about it, the only time people get in an uproar is when things are affecting them. But there's always a country somewhere that's having terrible times, right? We're just amplifying it right now, I guess. And I think about like the idea of nations forming and that freedom as a human on the planet, like it isn't a concept. Like if there were no nations, there was no little land boundaries on the planet and groups of people who have decided to either choose or be dictated by a king or a dictator or whatever. The rules of that era and that place are set to control your freedoms, not to enhance them or give them to you. And even the Great American Experiment and people writing the Declaration of Independence, et cetera, once you start writing things down, you are now like deciding. Someone else is deciding what your freedom is. Someone putting specifically in a document that I have a freedom to speak my mind. Why the fuck does that have to be written down? Right? If you really think about it, it's because some other asshole at some other era and now or whenever decided they don't want to hear people's thoughts because they don't like it. It's objective to them, whatever, or whatever the word is.
Yeah.
So they get to decide that you don't get the freedom of speech. So then someone over here goes, oh, hey, guys, we're starting a country and we do give you freedom of speech. Well, you're not giving me anything, are you? I have the freedom as a human on this planet to say whatever the fuck I want. I do not need your permission. I appreciate that a governing body of different countries want to say, hey, that's what we want here. That's cool. That's cool. But it still seems to me, when you start writing down the parameters of your freedom, here you guys, you can have these little freedoms, but over here, not so much. So I just think, I don't believe in or think that you have the freedom to just do whatever you want, because harming other people or doing damage and destruction is literally taking away someone else's freedom to have a safe and natural life. It's like a loop, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you do have the freedom to think whatever you want. Like you can think anything. You can have whatever thoughts you want. I don't actually care if someone dislikes me or a group of people, or they're afraid of some group of people and that's in their mind. You always have an opportunity to be educated or change or not change, whatever, when you turn into actions that remove other people's freedom to live their life. That is the line. So I don't have a summation for this. It is just the thought of freedom. It gets crammed down your throat all the time. We live in a free country. I can say whatever I want. Oh, but I don't want to hear what you've got to say, right? Because you're conservative, or because you're liberal, or because you're Christian, or because you're atheist, or because I don't want to hear it. You don't have the freedom to tell me that because I don't like it. It hurts my feelings.
Stop it.
But you know what I do? I can say whatever I want. I don't have to respect anything or even express respect for anything. And when you look at it that way, it's the same as me telling you that I don't need you in my life. I choose to have you. I choose to exercise specific kinds of freedom as a person and have thoughts and do things, of my own choice because it's the right thing to do without someone writing it down for me. And that's it. I don't even have an end to that. That's just it.
That is very nice. Very good. All right, let's play some music and get out of it.
Aye.
All right, ascully.com. It's the place you can get this podcast. Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube. You can also get it there. You can go to social media, X, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok. We're on all the social media. I'm Ascully, she's Cidtalk. You can email feedback to me, ascully@ascully.com. Don't email Cidtalk, she doesn't want your email. And stay classy, horror movies, they're always fun.
I'm going to say think for yourself or someone's doing it for you.